Coming up, we're going to be talking all the latest news of Barça women, Barça men, and we're going to be taking a look at that brand new shirt.
Sí, ya sabéis, Coldplay en la camiseta del clásico. Momento para empezar a repasar todo, así que empezamos ya.
Welcome to Culers Corner by Feeberse. I'm Jamie Coles, joined by Irati Vidal. Irati, in Alex's seat.
Yeah, really nice to be here.
Welcome to
Being
Culers
Alex
Corner.
for a day.
Welcome to Culers Corner to Irati. Welcome to Culers Corner. Thanks for joining us. The international break is all but over.
Thankfully, you know.
Thankfully.
Por fin.
Por
And
fin.
they are all safe, so that's great news.
All the players are back.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that, but first, the big news of the day. It's a sky full of stars.
It's Coldplay.
It's Coldplay. Let's take a look at this shirt with that beautiful Coldplay lettering and sponsoring that we're going to wear at El Clásico next week.
It's like you already feel tuned after you see that. Like, I need El Clásico ahora, right now. Amazing.
26th of September, a week on Saturday, Barca are going to wear that shirt to face Real Madrid in the Bernabeu. What do you think? What do you think of the advert? What do you think? Let us know in the chat. What do you think of the advert? What do you think of the shirt and the logo? And what's your favorite Coldplay song? You like Coldplay?
I love Coldplay. I have to say that I started listening to Coldplay thanks to Barça.
Ah.
Like, I started
There they
because
are.
of that. Like, ¿quién no empezó a escuchar Coldplay con el Barça de Guardiola? And let's see there, like, which is your favorite song?
All right, I'm going to be honest. When I heard rumors that Coldplay would be on the logo of the shirt, I thought maybe the shirt would be yellow. You know, like the
There
Señora
was a
shirt.
yellow one. Lewandowski was wearing
That's
yellow
true.
in the advert.
Ooh, cuidado.
Igual.
You know how they wear the
Like-
Señora shirt sometimes
Yeah.
for these big matches? I thought maybe because of, look at the stars, and it was all yellow. I thought maybe we'll get some yellow shirt with the Coldplay logo.
Eso está bien visto.
But yeah, what's your favorite song? Go
My
on.
favorite song, like, aside from Coldplay, of course, because it remembers me back
the
in the
Viva la
days.
Vida.
Yeah, Viva la Vida. My favorite song, I think, is The Scientist.
Ooh, good one. Early
Yeah.
one. Early Coldplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys?
Let's have a look at the chat. So
Yeah.
there it is. There's this amazing Coldplay shirt that we're gonna wear. We've had some great artists on Barca shirts up till now.
Karol G, Rolling Stones.
Drake.
No?
Rolling Stones is probably a
Drake.
favorite of mine.
Yeah,
It's nice in the chat. Lucky's Aviation, Viva la Vida.
of course, claro.
The best shirt ever. Zaid Abu Zaid. Viva la Vida again. What's the female's name? I guess they're talking about you. Sita Paul.
Irati Vidal.
You may know Irati from Barca Live. But yeah.
Not family of Arturo Vidal. Wish. But
My favorite Coldplay is A Sky Full of Stars. I think that's... I thought I like that one as well. I think it might be yellow because we don't have the fourth kit reveal yet. Ooh.
that's your thought, no? Carolina, Jamie
I hope
piensa
I've
igual.
not like started some weird rumor or anything. Like this is purely me as a fan of Coldplay
Now in all social
enjoying the
media
song,
headlines.
enjoying the song Yellow. It's just me. I like the song, and I thought we'd get a yellow shirt.
Jamie, 2 puntos. El Barça va a tener camiseta
No.
amarilla.
No. But yeah, I think I think it's cool. It's nice having some good musicians.
It's my favorite color, yellow. So
Oh.
I would buy that one.
If you're watching,
Yeah.
t-shirt designers and Coldplay people, give us a yellow shirt
Yeah.
with a
Please.
But we've had some good music. We've had some good music on these shirts.
Yeah.
I think this deal with Spotify and having the different logos, I'm enjoying it, and it's exciting as we get nearer to like a Clásico or a big match. You're like, oh, what's going to be on the shirt?
Yeah, it's like people is waiting for which is the artist this time, and I think it's a great combination with Spotify, and I think Coldplay might be one of my favorites, but I think the biggest one that we have had this far is Karol G, one of my favorite artists.
Rolling Stones is probably my, but yeah.
Karol G is más mi tipo.
Okay. I'll let you off with that. So 26th of October, 9 p.m. in the Santiago Bernabeu, Coldplay, Barça arrive for a Clásico. Before then, though, there's a lot to talk about. It's a big week of football coming up, starting this weekend, of course, with Sevilla. The main news, I think, comes from training, because over the international break, there were two people in particular that we've seen in training a tope.
Sí, we were really waiting, estábamos esperando que llegara este momento porque Gavi y Fermín ya están con el grupo, and I think also Dani Olmo, right?
Dani Olmo also rejoined. We're going to take a look first at Gavi and Fermín, but we're going to have some footage of Dani Olmo from earlier today with the internationals as well that are back. But this is kind of, it's been a long-awaited moment. We've watched Gavi for a while now with the group. Fermín recently rejoined the group. But they are absolutely going for it. Like, they're training harder than ever.
Se ha puesto fuerte Gavi este tiempo.
Tiene bíceps, eh?
Sí, sí. Se ha puesto fuerte, and I'm just waiting for those headers, like putting the header where anyone can, but Gavi can. And yeah, it's amazing porque siempre después del parón decimos, ay, alguna lesión, and this time it was just the opposite.
Well, fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
This guy as well, Fermín's looking strong. I don't know if you watched the Next Generation documentary on Barça One with all the youngsters. But there's a scene in it at the end of the very last episode where they're like, you know who's gotten strong? ¿Quién se ha puesto ancho? Fermín. And like, he's looking tough. And so seeing them both full on in training, as we see on our screen, Frankie de Jong back as well. Ansu Fati scored a good few goals this past week. Making the most of the international break to get some training with Hansi Flick. But I'm hyped that we may soon, and again, not wanting to start rumors or anything, but it's looking promising.
Yeah, at least he has the medical check, which is the most important, and I think now it's time to go poquito a poquito. And but just the moment of see there Gavi waiting just to enter, and I think is what all Barca fans.
What do we want to see Gavi, Fermín back in action? Let us know in the chat. Messages for Gavi and Fermín. Gavi's been a long time coming. It's been a long time since we saw Gavi in action.
It's like a year, right?
And so finally happy to see him back.
Yeah, we've missed him, like that energy. Like, of course, the team has also grown without Gavi, which is also good. But I think we're missing him there because there was moments last year that we were saying, where's Gavi energy? And that energy is back into the field.
Yeah. Bravuna Kuma says, why don't you play Gavi? Well, maybe that's a question for Hansi Flick. Maybe I'm sure he'll...
I'm not Hansi, no entreno.
But maybe he will get asked on Saturday at the press conference. You can watch the press conference live ahead of the match against Sevilla. And maybe we'll see some Gavi sooner than later. Here's hoping, like, fingers crossed.
Yeah, at least some minutes in the end of the match, or maybe after this busy week, because, I mean, it's Bayern Munich, it's Real Madrid coming. Son difíciles.
We need all the players we can get. Like you said, the internationals are back. We've got footage from today of them training right here under Hansi Flick. And like you say, we're just so fortunate that there's no serious injuries. We had a bit of a scare.
Yeah.
Un susto con Lamine.
And Lewandowski also had un poquito susto, but está bien.
It seems like we're all good. And so they were back training with the group. But Rafinha as well had a great time away with Brazil in the international break. And there he is, Dani Olmo, who, we enjoyed him a little bit at the start of the season.
It was amazing. It felt like he never left Barca. It was just, there was a spot for him, and he entered and amazed us. And I think it's a great signing for the club, and we're going to enjoy with Dani Olmo.
I hope so. And I think this could be a good week for him because, we've seen what Leipzig did against Bayern with Dani Olmo. So
Hat-trick last time.
So maybe we can have a good Dani Olmo outing against Bayern Munich next week as they visit Montjuic for the Champions League. It's going to be a big week.
I'm just waiting for that day. I think we are ready for the clash.
Ready for the clash? First, we've got to get over Sevilla. What do you think about Sevilla? Prognosticos in the chat. Sevilla Barça this weekend. Sevilla Barça, Barça Sevilla. Barça Sevilla.
Barça Sevilla.
In Montjuic. Thoughts? What do you think Barça can do? Do you think it's going to be close?
Sí.
Back off the international break?
Tengo ganas, porque yo creo que you have to start there. Like, if it would be just right after the international break, Madrid, Bayern, it's too much all of a sudden.
No.
You have to start slowly. And I think Sevilla is a great team. They are growing. They didn't start well this season with García Pimienta and former Barça coach from Barça B. But they are growing, and it's always a match with a lot of goals, isn't it?
Let's have a look. Nathan, 4-0 win for Barça against Sevilla. Alex Ibarra, 4-1.
8-2, madre mía.
Ojo, ojo. Aquila Franklin, 3-0 win for Barça. Okay, we could do good results
Positiva,
here.
la gente es positiva.
I'm gonna go 3-1, I think.
Oh, you don't trust in a good
defense? I think Sevilla could get a lucky goal, and Barca will score 3.
Okay,
That's fine.
I go 2-0.
2-0. Okay, a little bit more of a conservative goal line. I mean, we've had some goleadas this season from Barca.
We have had, yeah. And Lewandowski's on fire this season, this far.
Speaking of goleadas and celebrations, Polish pachichis, maybe it's time we move on to Barça Femení and all the action last night, because there was absolute comeback from their rough start in the Champions League by Barça women.
Para los que dudaban, the champions are back.
Should we take a look at the highlights?
Let's go.
So it was Barça Hammarby starting off the European stage in the Estadio Johan Cruyff. It didn't take long.
It was the first match, and minute 9 and the first goal with Hansen with that great combination. We see there Alexia. Alexia has come back like in amazing shape, like está en su prime again, Alexia Putellas. And it was a great match. Quien está en su prime también es Claudia Pina. What a way to start the season.
Yeah, incredible way to start the season.
She scored against Espanyol. She scored yesterday twice, and Barça, that I think wanted to remember the world. Like, we are the European champions. We are back. Don't doubt on us, because I mean, it was 9 yesterday, but it was 7 the week before. It was 10. It was 8. Like, I think solo fue un pinchazo against Manchester City.
And as Chus Carrillo, the legend from Barca Studios, once told me, he says, better to get these results out of the way now in the group stage than later. So
that's true. That's
little
true.
hiccup.
And also, like, we've listened to Alexia Putellas and this team always learns from defeats. Like, siempre aprenden, and I think this legend team was born from a defeat.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it was needed, and the reaction has been amazing. We see more goals there from yesterday with Hansen, that was outstanding on those two. Hansen, Peyor, ¿cómo se entienden?
As Alex says, it's like a hack. It's like there's just no way of
it was feeling
that.
like Hansen needed Peyor next to her, and
that was a lovely goal as well by Graham Hansen. And what a night to be at the Estadio Johan Cruyff.
And people enjoy. It was a great atmosphere also in the stadium, because there were like many Hammarby fans that were supporting. Which is amazing also to see.
They came all this way.
There was something that was super funny, that there was a moment that Mapi Leon was hacked by a player. There was a yellow card for the Hammarby player. And then people started booing, like abuchear a Mapi Leon. And then the Barça fans were responding to them. And there was like kind of a fight between the fans. Fue bonito. Also the result.
The result as well. There's nothing but passion from these Barça women's fans. Let's take a listen now to some of the reactions after the match. We've got Pere Romeo, Cato Col, and Claudia Pina herself.
Yeah, let's listen to him.
Marxo molt content perquè coses que hem entrenat han sortit molt bé. Hi ha altres dies que no surten tan bé, però per petits detalls. Avui ens ha sortit tot de cara, hem aguantat molt bé el pla de partit, els canvis que han entrat des de la banqueta ens han donat molta energia, ens han donat molt suport, així que molt content amb tot el partit.
Sí, la veritat que l'equip ha estat molt bé, des del minut 0 hem sortit a per totes, sabíem que era molt important la victòria d'avui, puntuar més 3, així que contentes i a seguir. Poder marcar a Champions sempre és especial i sempre intentaré ajudar l'equip, així que contenta per la victòria d'avui i que siguin molts més.
Sí, molt. En el final, com dius, m'està costant molt les primeres parts, però crec que avui hem sortit superenxufades, tenien clar que no era un equip fàcil, i bueno, han sortit el primer moment enxufadíssimes, sapiguent el que tenien que fer, i bueno, crec que han fet un molt bon partit en el nostre joc i bueno, amb molta confiança. Al final, qui cregui que estic morta, no estic morta, d'aquest equip sempre pitarà fins al final. Una derrota, bueno, en el final crec que us ha demostrat el nostre nivell, anirem a per més i, clar, ojalà està a Lisboa.
It couldn't be more clear. Quien
No.
crea que estamos muertas, no estamos muertas, and I think they showed it yesterday.
Yeah. Fight till the end. Fight till the end. And so that was European stage. We're going to talk about the domestic competition coming up. And last week, a bit of a Barcelona rivalry, a Barcelona derby. They had to fight to the end. In fact, it took them almost 60 minutes to get the first goal.
Yeah, it was a similar game like against
That's,
Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah, the first half was not as Pere Romeo expected, but in the second half they just clashed it.
Let's take a look at the highlights then. Back at the Estadio Johan Cruyff for Barça Espanyol. So as you say, it was kind of a bit of a forgettable first half for Barca.
Yeah, it didn't go as expected. It is true. We also have to say Espanyol only shot it one time in target and it went in. Like this one. And you know when cuando el Barça empieza así and more in Liga F, you know they are going to come back and even stronger, and it's what they did in the second half with 7 goals in a half and with Pajor starting everything.
Yeah.
Second hat trick with Barca shirt, and she just came.
She just arrived here. She's absolutely smashing it. But like you say, you know, once that sort of floodgates opened, once they got that first goal, there was no stopping Barca.
It's like, como decía aquel, el ketchup. Once you score once the ketchup goes out, like all the goals come in. Like it's just like that.
Exactly how it happens with this Barca. And there's Alexia again in front of the home fans, just making sure that there was no doubters. And then.
And it has come to a point that you have to be with the calculator to see how many goals scored this team in the last. Yeah. For the ones that we are not good at maths, you have to be there, and of course, to all the parties, Aitana Bonmatí is invited.
Absolutely, especially the goal-scoring parties. I asked during the Madrid match, you compared it because it was a similar match actually. Madrid got kind of an early goal just a couple of weeks ago, and then it took Barca, until kind of the 60th minute to start scoring. What happened if they started scoring sooner? Like, would they have reached double digits? Would they have been would it have been 16-0 or something?
I don't know, because yesterday I was doing the game against Hammarby, and there was a point that it's like the match is ending. It was minute 80, it was 6-0, there's nothing going to happen. And suddenly you see they're at 9-0, and then you expect the 10, because I think if they could score 20.
Yeah, I mean, if they just started a bit sooner, like like they scored 9 goals in 30 minutes. If you start a bit sooner, maybe you'll score even more. I don't know. So that was it.
Igual hay un récord ahí que podemos batir, ¿no? I don't know which is the highest score.
It's probably Barca's.
Probably.
Here in La Liga. So in Liga FA, Barca have got Levante away on Sunday then. They want to continue their good run, of course. How many goals do you think they're going to put past Levante? Let us know in the chat. Levante, Barça Femenine, what's going to be the result on Sunday?
That's a good question. I think maybe there will be some of rotations coming from the Champions League, also thinking there's international break coming ahead for the women's team. So I will go a little bit down, say 4-0.
4-0?
4-0. ¿Qué pensáis?
It's low for Barca, though.
Yeah, but Champions League, international break.
I'm going to go 6-0.
Okay.
6-0 Barca.
We trust in a new clean sheet.
Yeah, another clean sheet. Yeah, I think they want a clean sheet.
We need that.
Maybe we'll see another hat trick. I don't know.
From Pajor?
Maybe she doesn't get played the whole match. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not Pere Romeo.
Pere Romeo's got a plan, I'm sure. What do we think? Levante, Barça Femení this weekend. How many goals will they score?
4-0. Mira, Aquilia thinks like me.
Yeah.
0-7. Makies.
More ambitious than me. But
Roland 3-1. That's
Levante will give us a tough time. It's possible. It's possible. You never know when playing away, I guess.
Yeah, it used to be a difficult team. They are not at their best moment.
They're
only
not in the
one.
best run.
Yeah. Only one from the last 5, but
8-0, 5-0.
Other hat trick from Eva
8-1.
Pajor.
There you go.
We buy that.
10-0s. 10 double digit. It could happen.
Yeah.
It
You
could
never
happen.
know with this team.
Never know.
Maybe 11.
Okay. Maybe 11.
It's the number we have never done this season.
A goal each.
We have 10, we have 8, we have 7, we have 9.
A goal
Now
each.
we
Do you
need-
think they get to, like they'll score one each and then they'll be like, Katha,
Yeah.
you need to come and score a goal. Like, come and get the 11th. Okay, so plenty of football ahead, and of course you can follow all the action and you can share your thoughts on it with Feeberse. You know Feeberse?
I know I have downloaded it, but I was waiting this moment so you can show me how it really works, so I can do my best in this platform.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get Irati set up on Feeberse. A por ello. Vamos. Oh, there you go. There you go. The Feeberse moment on the show. We've got the green lights. We've got the everything turns green for this part of the program because
Beautiful.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good because this is Culers Corner by Feeberse, and for those of you who don't know, you might be asking, what is Feeberse? ¿Qué es Feeberse?
At this point, lo que sé es like es una red social de
Correct.
fútbol, solo de fútbol.
Muy bien.
I have it on my phone, but now I
Excellent.
need to know how it works.
So Irati is new to the show, so we'll do a little intro, una pequeña introducción de qué es Feeberse. Feeberse is exactly that, a social network based on video, and it's only football content. You can, as you're seeing on
Solo
the screen
fútbol,
here,
solo fútbol. Es
Solo
lo mejor,
fútbol.
lo mejor aquí en Feeberse.
you can like, you can comment, and you can give wows to your favorite videos.
And what's a wow?
A wow is points you can give to the video, to the content creator, that will increase and give boost, as you can see there on the screen.
Ah.
Give a boost to that video, which
And they
means
get levels.
exactly.
They go up. Okay.
And so as you got the level, the video becomes more and more visible to other users. And so the higher the level, the more chance you're going to get of having more likes, the increased value of the content, and the increased transfer value of your profile.
O sea, con los wows haces que la gente suba de nivel y que su contenido se vea más, ¿no?
Correcto.
Then let's give wows
Lo has
to
pillado,
Barça.
lo has pillado
Sí,
enseguida,
rápido,
¿eh?
rápido.
So head over
eso es
to-
que lo explicas bien.
I do my best. I do what I can. You can also comment on your favorite videos and like them as well. And all of that will increase the content value. And the higher the content value, the more you post, the more you share, the higher your transfer value. And the more you post as well, you get wows you can give to people.
Ah, so tú das wows y entonces recibes, ¿no?
Correcto.
Ah.
So head over to Barca's official account, leave them some wows. And today, yeah, you can scan the QR code. You did that well. I normally like get confused because we've got
I
like
practiced
we've got like
before,
a
I have
mirror
to
a
say.
mirror view in front of us.
I
Es
would
como-
have done
es
like
como
this, but
espejo
it
aquí.
doesn't work.
And I always get confused. Scan the QR code, download Feeberse, head over to the official FC Barcelona account, give us some wows. Head over to the Culers Corner account. We've got an account as well.
I'm going to
At
follow
Culers
that
Corner,
one.
give us a
I'm
follow.
going to follow.
Give us some wows. There you go. Follow us at Culers Corner. And then today, we'd like you to think a little bit about next week, because it's a big week next week. It's not just Barça Bayern. It's not just our Clásico with the Coldplay shirt.
It could be something else. It's everything in one week.
Everything in 1 week. It's the Ballon d'Or week.
It's the week.
It's the big week at Barca, Ballon d'Or week, and we want you to head over to a very special post on the Barca account where we've got all the nominees for the Ballon d'Or and the various prizes that get given out, and we want you to think, how many prizes will Barca take and who's going to win what? So we want to see who's nominated. A ver los
Okay,
nominados.
vamos a ver primero los nominados. A ver, la primera pregunta tiene que ser ¿cuántos premios para el Barça?
Yeah, let us know in the chat how many prizes
How
are Barca
many?
going to take away, because we've got men, women, we've got the
The
Copa
youngsters,
Trophy for
no?
the
Sí.
youngsters, we've got the best women's club. So there's at least 4 prizes Barca going
And
to take. Will
the
they take all
coach,
4?
right? Like, Jonathan Giraldez is not here,
But I
pero
think
lo
you're right,
ganó
we're
con...
nominated for best coach.
I
this
think
year.
so, yeah.
Let us know in the chat who's going to win what, how many are Barca going to take, and also head over to Feeberse. Go into the official Barca account, head over to this one here and leave a message in the comment of who you think is going to get Copa Trophy, Ballon d'Or, men and women, and if Barca are going to get the best team. What do you think? You got any thoughts about Ballon d'Or?
It's tough this year, right?
So,
I think we at least are going to get the women's Ballon d'Or.
So for women, we've got Aitana, Alexia, Graham Hansen. I'm trying to remember them all. Rolfo?
And
Nominated?
there's many.
Graham Hansen, Salma Pajuelo.
Salma.
Got them on the phone, but I just have to wait for them to go through.
I think.
Eva Pajor as well, of course. She's recently joined us. Have a look in the chat. Lamine Copa Trophy, Lamine Yamal. I mean, that makes sense. Aitana wins women's, says Alquila Franklin.
Young, too, the women's Ballon d'Or and the Copa Trophy. I guess that Copa for Lamine.
Lamine, Pau Garcia is also nominated. But I mean,
the impact of Lamine also in the Euro Cup. Cubarsí didn't play the Euro Cup.
Lamine is having crazy season. Prashant Singh says all except men's Ballon d'Or. We've got Dani Olmo nominated for men. I'm trying to think if we've got any other men nominated for Barca this season. Lewandowski, maybe?
You have to.
We have to watch the video.
My memory is not the best.
Patrick's nominated as well.
Also.
Yeah, there's just too many to remember.
Yeah.
Head over to the video on Feeberse. Leave a comment on who you think is going to win what, because I've got a feeling it's going to be an incredible night for Barca.
Yeah, para mí, it's the women's Ballon d'Or for sure. I don't know if Aitana or Hansen. Personally,
you're between those two.
Yeah, personally, I will give it to Hansen. I think the season was outstanding. Fuera del mundo. She's the best. She's the GOAT. And but I think it's going to stay home.
So many deserving players.
Yeah, the good thing is that it's going to stay home. Yeah, so maybe Aitana give it to Hansen, or maybe Aitana keep it. We don't know.
Should she become the second women's player to take it twice after, of course, Alexia? Difficult to know. Head over to the app. Leave a comment on who you think is going to win what. And we'll read your comments over the course of the week. That said, Feeberse, there's so much great content on the FC Barcelona account, as well as what everybody else uploads, Coolers Corner as well, and myself, and what Irati's going to start uploading. So let's maybe take a look at some of the los mejores momentos de Barça in Feeberse. La red social del fútbol, Feeberse.
Yo ya me la he bajado, sí. Ya, ahora enganchada, otra red social. Por las noches.
But the only one only dedicated to football.
That's good, because sometimes like you're in other platforms and you're just skipping other content. So
looking for the football
aquí no
stuff.
Tienes que
It's all there. You may have seen on that little video, you can follow us, Coolers Corner. You may have seen on that little video, there was a balloon challenge. I don't know if you saw the little video there. With two of
I was hoping we could avoid this moment.
With two of our rising stars. There was Pablo Torre and Pau Victor haciendo los globos. Let's see if we can see some. There they are. So you can head over to our official YouTube channel, where you're currently watching us live, and you can watch this full video. So the exploding balloons with Pau Victor and Pablo Torre is a challenge that we do on the YouTube here.
Yeah.
Where we ask the players questions and they can't give the balloon to the other person until they've answered the question, basically. And if the balloon pops,
I like that game. Siempre miro estos contenidos porque son graciosos.
They're a lot of fun. There you go. We decided we could do our own Coolers Corner balloon challenge, but we don't have quite the same budget as they've got. And also we just thought we'd do a speed test because we're not, preparing all these questions. And so everyone that's been on has done the Coolers Corner balloon challenge, Coolers Balloon. You can do it. If you want to do it, upload your video with hashtag Coolers Balloon. And you knew it was coming, right? You've been watching. In the standings, because various people in Barcelona, we'll take a look at the standings in a minute, but Alex last week went out to the Camp Nou and she was getting people to do it in the Camp Nou Boulevard. You want to take a look at the Coolers Corner balloon challenge?
The techniques.
Let's take a look.
Today we're doing the balloon challenge here on the Camp Nou Boulevards. I'm with Ian, our first contender. How are you doing, Ian?
Doing great. Great to be here.
So let's do it. This one is for Corinthians.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You confident?
Confident, yeah.
When I say go, you're gonna give it your all. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
It's 26.
26.
You got that.
I did my best.
That was so good. 41.99.
That was great. That was great. I love the challenge.
You wanna say hi to the camera?
Madre mía.
So-
¿Dónde me he metido?
So 26 seconds was this week's record on the Camp Nou Boulevards. It's not the overall record though. We had I think 14 seconds someone did
14?
last week. Let's take a look.
That
at
must
the,
be cheating.
We've got
14
video. It's on
seconds.
video. It's on video. Let's take a look at the Barca studios because various people here have done it. Faces you may know, such as Pablo Wolves, who, if you remember a few weeks ago,
They told me he did great.
he did absolutely terribly. DNF did not finish for Pablo Wolves. Alex Ibaceta, 1 minute 16, which was pretty poor, if I'm honest. It's not great. Robert Van Eekhout was an set the early benchmark, 29 seconds.
He has good lungs.
He has good lungs as the Barca Live man. And Diego Lorraine, our very own Barca Studios news reporter, 19 seconds, is the current Barca Studios sort of record holder. Where do you think you can go in these standings?
I think I'm going to join Pablo Gold.
No, Irati. You need to be positive.
I'm not really optimistic.
Okay. The technique and the secret is just
I'm siempre positiva, nunca negativa, but not on this. I'm going to try.
the secret is just to keep blowing.
Okay.
Just don't.
Okay.
Here's your balloon.
Can I
Do
take this off?
you want safety goggles?
Yes.
Everyone wants the safety goggles. I will get the timer. Let's have a look here. We get the timer up. I think if you finish and you're better than Pablo, then that's something. That's pretty
I
good.
will go home, tranquila.
Are we set? Do we get the timer up? There we go. Are you ready? You sure? 3.
Espera.
Right, Irati Vidal on the Culers Corner Balloon Challenge in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm ready. Here we go. Good start. Got the music for it as well. Motivational music. Irati's in the zone. Irati's focused. 10 seconds. Ooh, we might have a new record here. This is where it starts to get stressful because it's massive. I'm gonna move away a little bit. Oh no! What have I done? Okay, 20 seconds. Here we go. It's gonna go any minute now. Go on, Irati. 25 seconds. Whoa! 25 seconds for Irati. Well done. Hey, that was pretty good.
Yes. I was not expecting this. No me lo esperaba.
You've done better than Robert Van Eekhout.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to
Like,
know.
can we take a look at the standings again? A ver la clasificación. Because there you are. You're between
Vamos.
Diego Lorraine and Robert Van Eekhout.
Yes. I'm happy
Hey.
because I'm joining Robert for a Clásico. I can say this to him.
Hey, respect. Like, fair play. Make a note of that. Irati Vidal on the Culers Corner Balloon Challenge. P2 currently in the standings.
I'm on the podium.
You're on the podium. Yeah, a solid podium as well. You know, good sort of 3-4 seconds.
There's a point that you think it's never going to explode. Like, it's...
There you go. Culers Corner Balloon Challenge. The Culers Balloon hashtag if you want to do it on Feeberse or whatever social media. And let's see how you do. Just keep blowing the balloon up.
Es divertido. Es divertido.
It's good fun. I'll do it one day. Algún día lo haré yo.
You've never done this.
I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Moving on, we've got a special retro moment in Barca history. It was the debut yesterday of a very special player. Let us know in the chat if you know who it is. Who made his debut 20 years ago yesterday?
I know it, so let's see.
It was a very special day. 20 years ago, on the 16th of October 2004, a very special player made his debut. It wasn't Lewandowski, it wasn't Pedri. Who was it? In the chat, let's see. And who was he playing as well? What was the team that he faced? And actually, it's kind of a curious one.
I know it, but
you know it.
I
Let's
want
see if anyone
to
in
see
the
if the
chat
Barca
knows.
fans knows.
Anyone in the chat? Who made their debut 20 years ago?
It's an easy
yesterday, hace 20 años, hizo su debut. There you go. Explosions. It's very fun activity.
Yeah, you should try.
Boom. Give it a go. If you've enjoyed the balloon challenge, give it a go at
Messi.
home.
People know,
Messi.
of
It was
course.
Messi. It was Messi.
I mean,
There you go. Who was the first? Aquila Franklin.
first player in the
PJ93,
history of football. How
The-
could they know? No.
The GOAT of...
Yeah. Es el mejor de
of
todos los
football.
tiempos.
And he made his debut, 20 years ago today, yesterday, 16th of October. Let's take a look at some of the footage that we've got here. He came on in the 82nd minute, and it was in Montjuic, of all places. That's where where things get interesting, because he was in Montjuic, which was then home to Espanyol.
Sí, and it's also beautiful, no, que fuera contra el Español, like in a derby, in an important game, and mira
Yeah.
qué joven.
Yeah. Very, very young. Leo Messi, replaced Deco, who actually scored the one and only goal of that match early on. Messi was, back then, I'm trying to do my maths, 20 years ago, he'd have been
I'm not a math person.
16. I wrote it down somewhere and I've lost my notes. 17. He was 17. In the number 30.
Like Lamine now.
Like Lamine now. It wasn't his first match with the Barca first team. He played at Porto the year before in a friendly, but this was the first official match. And like you say, he's just
With that number 30.
number 30. He was kind of we'll listen to him. He gave an interview after the match. He was kind of happy, but he sort of like but Espanyol kind of like tried to get one back and equalised at the last minute of the game, and I didn't we didn't get much of the ball up front. He wanted a bit more, but hey, he had plenty. He had plenty of ball in the years to come, right?
See, that's how he became the best of the history. One thing more, always.
Yeah. 778 first team matches in his time at Barca.
Casi nada.
Casi nada. Do you want to hear those magical words after he made his debut?
I want.
Let's hear Messi after 10 minutes of his first official Barca match.
Sí, la verdad que sí, he salido los últimos 10 minutos y bueno, muy contento por poder debutar. No, lo que pasa es que fueron los últimos minutos donde a lo mejor el Español atacó un poco más y bueno, por eso lo de arriba no pudimos tocar mucho balón. Sí, por supuesto, la verdad que era algo que esperaba hace mucho tiempo, un sueño cumplido y bueno, como dijiste vos, voy a dormir re bien.
Messages for Messi in the chat.
Es increíble ver a Messi tan joven. It feels it was yesterday, and probably 20 years ahead we are going to remember Lamine's debut with 16. And
here's hoping. Hoping. Do you want to enjoy that moment again once more with a bit of music?
Por favor.
Let's watch Messi one last time making his debut against Espanyol in Montjuic. There you go. And if you head over to the Barça One, either the website or the app, I've got the app here on my phone. And let's see if we have a look. If you head over to the Barça One app, there's loads of Messi content you can enjoy today, once this program finishes, obviously.
It's like those days, no, those rainy days in the sofa, like no sabes qué ver, international break, there's nothing on the TV, just Barça One.
So head over to Barça One, and here we've got all the best of Leo Messi, the greatest of all time. We've got some of his greatest goals, compilations of his greatest goals. We've got some of the most important matches in all history, some of the most important matches of his history.
Which is the goal you remember most of Messi?
It's got to be this one, right? In the Bernabeu.
That's one of those, yeah.
You know, it's iconic.
I remember the Getafe one just because I was like amazed. I was at school, I was really young. I remember the Getafe one.
But yeah, so you can head over there, watch some of the best goals, watch some of his early interviews. Just absolutely loads of Leo Messi content. And that's not all on Barça One. As you can see here, there's various things coming up. And so we could take a look at the schedule for the things coming up this week on Barça One and what you can enjoy. Tomorrow, Barca will be out training ahead of an important weekend as all the international players are back. They will face Sevilla on Sunday, but first, we've lost it on our screens. Live training and press conference tomorrow. That'll be at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Not tomorrow, sorry, Saturday. You can watch that live on Barça One as Barca gets set to face Sevilla. And in the afternoon, if you want a bit more football, Ponferradina against Barça Athletic at 5:30.
Good match.
Yeah, we'll be broadcasting that live on Barça One. Sunday, again, you can get into the under 18s if you want to watch some of the rising stars. We've maybe see the next Lamine Yamal or something there.
Maybe.
As the under 18s face San Andreu, and then of course in the evening, Barca Live as FC Barcelona face Sevilla. That kicks off at 8:30, half an hour before the match, so you can watch all the warm-up. Will you be in Irati this weekend?
No, not this one.
Okay.
For El Clásico.
For the Clásico. Wow, what a match to watch. We've got it on a bit of a loop here. That's fine. We'll be back for live training and Hansi Flick's press conference with one of the players on Tuesday 22nd. That'll be at 11 and 1:30 before Barca get set to face Bayern.
Great day.
The biggest match of arguably the season so far, maybe in Montjuic.
The one?
Bueno, arguably el partido más importante de Montjuic hasta ahora.
Seguramente sí. Al menos el que estamos esperando con más ganas.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So you can join that half an hour before as well with Robert Van Eckhout, who's now third in our balloons challenge.
I'm the second.
You can also watch the Youth League as the under 19s get set in the UEFA European Tournament as well. You can watch that live on Barça One. And then this time next week, we'll be back on Culers Corner by Feeberse.
It's a great week coming
so
ahead.
So much ahead.
Barca.
Before we sign off, we're going to go through a few quick messages that we've had on the chat. Thank you for taking part. Michael Giassi, who says, I'm watching you guys from Ghana. Hello in Ghana.
Wow, hello. I don't know how you say hello in Ghana. Which language they speak? French? I don't know.
Maybe. Don't know. But that's
Bonjour.
Are you one of our most exotic fans today? Aitana Bonmati will win the Ballon d'Or, says Fordakias. Hi from Greece.
Hi. I was in Greece this summer. Great country.
Nice. And Nathan says we need Gabi for El Clásico. Well,
I think Gabi wants to be in El Clásico. It could happen.
With that beautiful Coldplay shirt. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching today. Muchas gracias por vernos.
Ha sido increíble.
Do you enjoy your time here?
I enjoyed it, and I made this happen.
Will you come back?
I will, for sure.
Okay,
if you invite me, aquí.
We'll see what we can do with Alex so we can get you back on. Thank you, Irati. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Muchas gracias. And we'll see you next time on Culers Corner by Feeberse.
Adios.